Good evening, this is Nerds the Human and welcome to this channel update / rally cry. Today I wanted to explain the new schedule for the channel, as well as introduce you to the recently launched YouTube membership, Patreon and Ko-fi. There are links for these down below, but I will explain the memberships and their rewards later on in the video. To start off with though, we will discuss the new expanded schedule. October is very much the planned launch month for the channel, so here is a simple breakdown of the new schedule and the videos that you can expect to see. Mondays are going to remain our Total War series. We've just finished the Western Roman Empire campaign on Rome's barbarian invasion, and so we have a new series from Medieval 2 Total War starting in the coming weeks, but I won't spoil just what that campaign is yet, though members will have a very good idea from what was discussed in the podcast, hint hint plug. But in between the Rome series finishing and the new Medieval 2 series starting, there is tomorrow's Monday slot. And for that, I have a new style of video releasing, where we look at AI-only historical battles and delve into the history just a little bit. We'll also play the battle from the general's point of view, using the general's camera. So look out for that, they're going to be a lot of fun, and I think a great twist on the classic Total War video. On Tuesday, I am planning to try out live streams here on YouTube. These will likely be around 7 PM GMT, but I'll try to clarify that nearer the time. I'll probably start with Total War content, as that is what we know here on the channel, but we might well branch out in future if there's a popular game that needs some love. On Wednesdays, I want to occasionally play non-Total War titles, so expect to see other strategy games like CK3 or small games that may take my fancy, some new ones like Thronefall, which is coming soon on the channel, or some we've featured before like the charming Dwarf Romantic. This coming Wednesday, however, it will be the follow-up to Monday's historical battle, as that is a two-parter, so we'll start looking at the non-Total War games from the Wednesdays following that. But I am aiming for each week to have either a Tuesday livestream or a Wednesday video. It will probably be alternative weeks for the time being, but if things are going very well, then maybe we can get both one day. On Thursday, I have a weekly community post, the Thursday feature. The idea of this is to share older content that people may have missed, or perhaps to remind older fans of a video that they may want to revisit. So far, we've looked at a classic series like the SPQR Pacifist Run or the Britannia Rebels in Medieval 2. We've looked at campaign strategy guides for Rome Total War, the modding guides for gunpowder units of Medieval 2, and even a funny speech video from Rome. Those are a particular favourite of mine. Do get involved in the comments and give me your feedback on the types of videos that you enjoy, and by all means review the series for your fellow viewers. There are some great comments here, and I love it when the community shares its ideas with each other. On Friday, we will continue to have a guide, time-lapse or modding video, but now these will fill a weekly slot on Friday as opposed to being fortnightly as they have been over the past 6 months. This is really a miscellaneous slot and will likely be filled with any non-campaign style videos. On Sundays, I'll release shorts videos. I've lined up a few already and have many more ideas besides, so do check out that format too. Some of it is brand new content and some of it will be highlights from the channel. I'm brand new to shorts, but my first effort last week has proved very popular, and there was a second released earlier today, so I'm excited to see how they do. Do go check them out. That's the schedule, so before I explain the memberships, do allow me a touch of sentimentality. I've absolutely loved running this channel over the last few years, and as an introvert, having a nerdy online community to interact with is amazing, and honestly it's picked me up from challenging times on so many occasions. This channel kind of started as a bit of an escape from work life anyway, but it's those things, it's those simple comments that on videos like, thanks for the amazing content you make, or things like that just give you such positive energy. They can really turn around a bad day. So thank you to everyone who has contributed to this amazing community. Be it simple like a kind comment or a hugely intense nerdy message that sends me into a 3-hour rabbit hole hidden in the deep cavernous depths of the game code. I love you all. So if you do enjoy the content and you feel you can support the channel, there are two main ways: the YouTube membership or Patreon membership. YouTube members do have a few small extras that YouTube provides, like stickers, but where possible I have kept the rewards the same. Tier 1, the militia hoplite, the backbone of any rebel force, gains access to the Discord chat server as well as that warm feeling in your heart that comes with supporting the Anarchy. Tier 2, the mighty Cretan Archer, or the Spartan Slayers, also get access to the Discord and can listen to a monthly podcast where I answer Q&A questions and discuss what content the channel is currently creating. Tier 3, the Amazonian Chariot, need I say more, gets both the Discord and the monthly podcast, but also gets access to a behind the scenes video every month where I share odd tidbits that I discover from making the videos. It might be bizarre code, maybe some bug in the game, or just some random extra content. Ultimately, the rewards should interest you, so let me know if there are any particular rewards that you would like to see, as I'm very much flexible to changes. So why am I now, after 4 years on YouTube, choosing to monetize the channel? Well, I left my old teaching job in the summer, and as I plot a new career path, I've been finding a renewed energy for the channel now that I actually have time to indulge in it. And that's the key thing. As a teacher, I could never feel sure of producing regular content for members, as work always left me so burnt out. But this moment feels like a window of opportunity in my life, a perfect time to see how far we can take the channel now that the shackles are off. Naturally, the more support I get from members, the more time I can afford to put back into the channel. I won't keep you much longer, but just know that whilst a lot of social media and many channels here on YouTube are full of negativity and unkind comments, this channel has always been so incredibly positive and nerdy and fun in its nature. So thank you for creating this splendid corner of the internet with me over the last 4 years. In all my time on the channel, I've never actually pulled out the classic line, comment, like, subscribe. I'm sure you all know that it makes a big difference when you interact with YouTube videos, so this video is as close as you'll get to me uttering that classic phrase, but I will ask that you share the page, tell your friends about the channel, and raise a glass and a hearty Viking skål to an even brighter future. So here is my rallying call. Join the Anarchy and our victory will be complete. I'm Thomas, this is To Nerds to Human, and this has been a rallying call to join the Anarchy. Thank you, friends, and goodbye. Have you heard the good news, my friends? Here's the good news! It's the Pope! Has the Pope ever done as badly as I'm doing as the Pope right now? God only knows. God only knows. Down goes the spoon of destiny. And there he goes! It took every last bolt we had.